Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a bit of a different video because we have a very special client's car in the building. Mr. Living Life Fast Ricky has brought down his G81. This could be probably one of the biggest builds we've done. Before we get into it, I think I'll give you a bit of a run around what the car is stock, and then we're going to have a look around the parts he's got going on the car. The man behind the camera, Mr. R23, is going to get some very nice glossy cinematics of everything going on the car, and then you can see it in its final form as well. This is an Ultimate Pack G81 in black sapphire metallic. As you can see, it's not cheaped out. It's gone for the ceramic brakes as well. I think they're a £7 or £8 option, and they look mega. And obviously you've got your nice golden calipers there. He has got a missing fuel cap. I'll explain why that is in a moment. We've got some carbon bucket seats, so proper spec on this. He's already got a FI exhaust system. I think that's just a catback system. Sounds quite nice actually. We'll see once he's on the ramp, we can have a little look around that setup as well. For now, it's a stock G81. That's all you need to know. Let's have a look around all the bits that are going on it. Here we have all the parts, and as you can see, it actually doesn't look like a lot, but I'm going to walk through everything now. Immediately, we've got the...
Wait, Jack. Did you just say this doesn't seem like a lot? Mate.
Yeah, that's a lot there actually. Because when we was doing all the bits, listing it out, it just went on and on and on and on and on. Then you see it in person, you're like, oh right, that's what it looks like. But yeah, crazy. By the way, what do you think of the new merch? This is the new AUTOID transatlantic t-shirt, and basically we're going to be heading to SEMA 3 weeks from now, 2 weeks from now.
Time, yeah.
Yeah, and these are all the tees that we're going to be taking over there, and a bit of a kind of homage or whatever you might say to our trip. So anyway, you'll be able to purchase them if you like the t-shirts. I'll start at the back. So got a nice bunch of interior mods here. The first being these Mad Trace and JQ Works paddles. They're like basically magnetic paddles, and they've got a real nice sort of click to them. If you can see in there, I don't know, you might be able to zoom in, but there's a little magnet there, and every time here.
They sound lovely.
Yeah.
They sound like my Sinrig steering wheel.
Yeah, they are that sort of style. 3D design, kick plates for the bottom. Obviously the stock are all like plastic, so just bring the cabin up a little bit. And then next to that, we've got the TRE Alcantara steering wheel. This is my favourite wheel. Adaptive cruise control, heated steering wheel as well, so fully compatible with everything that he's got on there. M stitching as well to match. And then to match that wheel, he's also gone for the M Performance armrest. Again, same Alcantara. It's got a couple of different tones of Alcantara there, but it's a very nice match there, to be fair. Same M stitching as well, so that's a really nice touch. And because Ricky's going to be wearing his M tracksuit with his M stuff, he's also gone for an M badge there. He's M'd out everything with his M locking door pins as well.
They do not actually come with this. This goes in the centre, like the centrepiece. They just cheaped out and stopped putting them in. So that's a nice little mod for a very cheap price to make it seem like you've actually got an M car when you're sitting inside it.
20, 30 quid?
30 quid, I think.
Yeah. A-section inserts, they're just to replace the red reflective reflectors at the back. Some black line engine, billet engine cover, bits and bobs here. They just make the engine bay look a little bit nicer. And then similar to that, we've got the Downstar hardware kit, which replaces all of the ugly sort of bolts that sit on the top. And because Ricky's gone for the ceramic brakes, these gold sort of accents are really similar in colour to the brakes, so that was where that come from. And similarly, the CSL yellow headlight modules, carbon fibre arch guards, and then most importantly from Ricky's perspective, he literally turned around and was like, I don't care what you do, the main thing that matters to me is the fitment on the car. And to be fair, you can get the fitment quite close with a lot of the spring options that we have on the store, particularly just changing the front springs on the G81. You can get away with doing that and get really nice fitment. But because Ricky was being very particular about how he wanted it to sit, we've gone for this height adjustable spring kit, which essentially it's a normal spring. This is a shorter spring that we would normally get. That sort of sits on there, and you can, I mean, not exactly like that, but you can obviously see, yeah, you can raise it up and down. These are the Cobra height adjustable springs, by the way, so you can see as I coil that down, the spring will sit lower. So one of the things that you do need to consider, and maybe some people on the market don't, these springs, the way they sit a lot lower, and because they sit lower, a lot of the time they can actually end up running on the stock bump stops. So you almost have like no suspension travel whatsoever, even though the springs are lower. So yeah, really important to get some new bump stops. These are smaller bump stops, and that just means you're going to retain that ride quality. Luckily enough, with the Cobra kit, these are supplied with it, so you get everything you need to get that. We've got some Discotech wheels here by the guys at Vossen. I think they look absolutely amazing, to be fair. They're so like intricate in the way that they've been designed. They're proper like three-dimensional. You've got this sort of, I had a similar sort of style actually on my RS5 Dillinger wheels a few years back, but they were nowhere near as like detailed and sort of dimensional as this. I can't really think of a term. My English isn't good enough, but
they just look creative and stylish.
They look creative and stylish. Yeah. Moving on, we've got the ADRO replacement front bumper. It'll be the first time I've seen one on a black sapphire car, and I think it's going to suit it really, really well. I know it's going to be subtle, but it's going to make a big difference, I think.
I cannot wait to see this. I've always, since having my ADRO bumper on my car, I've always wanted to see it on a black car because I just love blacked out cars.
Yeah,
and I can't wait to see this.
What we've not got here today, because this isn't Ricky's actual bumper, this is another customer's. We've got the carbon grills that are going to be going here and carbon ducts in there, and then much to Nathan's dismay, Ricky's going to be the first one to get them.
Yeah, and Ricky actually nicked my ones.
That is also true.
Yeah, well, they were supposed to be going on my car because I got some from ADRO, and then Jack was
he's
like,
more famous than you, though.
He was like, by the way, Ricky's having them. I was like, all right, well, sweet, cheers, Ricky.
Yeah, but he's more famous than you. He's got more followers. Then on the bottom we've got the carbon splitter. I think you have to. It's a must. I mean, some customers opt not to because they want a bit more ground clearance, but I mean, come on, man, you're going for the ADRO bumper, go for the splitter as well. Moving on from there, we've got the rear diffuser. I don't think any arguments can be made here. This is the best diffuser for this car on the market. Like, we already know it fits amazing. I mean, it's super lightweight for a carbon piece. When we fitted this on Nathan's car, it genuinely fit better than the original. So that's gonna be a nice, simple job. Kai's happy about that. You've got this nice sort of downward facing winglets, which are a little bit Ferrari-esque. And then that sort of detail and design is carried through onto the side skirt, which sits like that, and you can sort of see it carries on. Obviously, one of the things I've not actually touched on is the fact that if you look in here, you see all this carbon weave. This is a full pre-preg carbon fibre piece. Very, very intricate, very, very lightweight, very strong. And then the final crowning piece is the genuine M Performance rear spoiler. So the original G81 does have this kind of little lip on it, but it's a little bit out of place. This is a little bit more aggressive. This is an M Performance part, and it also comes with these kind of little spats that sort of go down the rear window. But yeah, that gives you an overview. We've got a very, very busy few days trying to get this car done. I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's crack straight on. Guys, the car is now complete. Check it out. guys, the car is now complete. Let's have a walk around. Up front, the ADRO front bumper with the carbon grills and front splitter ducts paired with the CSL lights on black. I don't think you can do any better than this.
Mate, it looks ridiculous.
Yeah,
Ricky had to outdo me, didn't he?
He had to, mate, he had to. But I think the carbon contrast on the black so nicely. Yeah, and everything works as though it should have done. We've still got the camera mounted in the front. Got some extra netting as well, sort of meshing behind as well, which is just going to help your radiators, which is a main issue when you sort of change out the grills and stuff. So everything's been thought about with this conversion, and I think it looks absolutely second to none. We've got the 20-inch Vossens, and these are a fully forged wheel. We've also added a stud conversion kit, and we've got some really nice touches here. So obviously Ricky's got the ceramic brakes, which come with the infamous gold calipers, and originally these wheels were delivered with some red centre caps, so we had them colour matched, and then we also had a nice little touch with Ricky as well, which is the dust caps. These are genuine M Performance dust caps, which we've then had painted in a paint matched gold as well. Following up from there, we've obviously got the ADRO side skirts. They look amazing, especially obviously when paired with the rear diffuser. So if we come around the back. So following up from the ADRO side skirts, we've got the ADRO rear diffuser. Obviously this is a one-piece, full pre-preg carbon diffuser. Looks absolutely insane. This has been paired with the FI exhaust system that Ricky's had put on the car, which sounds really, really nice. And up above, the other detail that we've added is the M Performance rear spoiler. This has got the additional sort of M Performance fins down the side. So rear end of this car looks very, very aggressive, especially on the road. Oh, and one little touch I did miss is the ASEX on insert. So we've got rid of that sort of red reflector and a nice sort of gloss black honeycomb design. So we mentioned the side skirts, but one of the things we've not mentioned down the side of the car is the suspension. And one of Ricky's key things he said was like, I want this to look and fit absolutely perfect. And I think we've achieved that. We did this with the Cobra height adjustable suspension, and that just gave us a lot of room to sort of play with the ride height, and so we've gone for this nicely tucked finish here. We also had the black plastic trim, which we've removed as well, just because it's going to help make that fitment look really flush. Right, so on the inside, Ricky's obviously got the carbon buckets, carbon interior, looks absolutely insane. We've now matched this with the TRE Alcantara steering wheel. We've got the JK Works paddles, magnetic paddles, which sound really cool and they're really fun to use when you're driving the car. And then in the centre here we've gone for the Alcantara armrest, so this all matches on really, really nicely. Obviously the actual seats have Alcantara on them, now this does. It was very, very sporty and luxurious in here as well, so a big step up on the car. Some other notable changes, we've got the 3D design footrest pedals as well, which are like aluminium, a bit better than the plastic you already have. And then the final one is the M door pins. Right, so under the hood we've got the Downstar engine dress-up kit. We've actually opted for the gold here because that's going to match really nicely with these little details that I highlighted earlier, the centre caps, the ceramic brakes and stuff. So really nice touch. Also a little nod to the CSL headlight modules as well. So all tied in together, and it sort of literally replaces all of the little touches. Right, that's going to round off today's video, guys. We're going to hand the keys over to Ricky now and let him enjoy the car, but hopefully you enjoyed our brief walk around. It's raining here, we've been sort of caught out a little bit, so I've not been able to do the proper sign off as normal, but yeah, really, really excited and happy to work on this project. We think it turned out amazing. Obviously now they've shown you all the cinematics and stuff. Please do make sure you check out Ricky's channel, which he's going to have a full video on this car as well, and obviously some driving impressions as well. And I know that this is just the start of that project, so it's well worth following that. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you've got any comments, please drop them down in the box below. If you haven't subscribed, please do so already. It really means a lot to us. And we'll see you guys in the next video.